Everyone, you are watching Rob's MetalWorks, and we are here at the Paper Tiger to support one hell of a thrash show. We had to come out to support the ladies from Brazil, the band called Nervosa, and I have with me the young lady Fernanda and Prica of the band. Ladies, welcome to the program. It's such an honor and pleasure to have you here on our show.
No, it's our honor, actually. Thank you. You said you've been interviewing bands for like a long time, so I really feel like I'm honored to be interviewed by you. So, and thank you for, letting us like promote our music and everything. That's awesome. That's really cool. Thank you.
Welcome, Prica.
Thank you for this opportunity. For me, I am very happy now for this. Thank you.
You guys have been in the United States almost a month now.
Yeah.
What have you loved about being in the U.S.?
Actually, it's like 2 months already. Almost.
2 months, really?
Yeah, because we arrived here on January 7th to record our new album in California. And then we went to the fucking boat. I love that.
The 70 tons of metal.
Exactly. And then we started touring. And you know what we love about America until now, so far? Everything. Really, it's because sometimes we are really used to say, like, on tour now that it's a dream come true for us to be here. And sometimes people are like, nah. And we're like, yeah, that is. Because it's not every day like Brazilian bands, which are a lot and very good. You should check them out. That get the chance to go to the U.S. and like promote their work and like making their dreams come true. And we're doing it. So we are so thankful and most of all, really happy. We've been having a great time every night because every night is a new experience. We've been through many states and we've played crazy crowds, and so we're just happy. We're doing what we love in a country that's very like warm, welcoming to us. Everyone's like so supporting it and everything. So we're just really happy to be here, like make your dream come true. Yeah.
And so now, like, there's people who are coming to the shows and checking out Nervosa for the first time. Talk a little bit about the beginnings of the band, because there's going to be some people out there who don't know anything about Nervosa.
And we actually knew that because it's our first time here in Brazil, in South America, and now in Europe. We have like a solid work. We tour a lot, we play a lot, we promote the band a lot. But in the United States, we really didn't know what to expect because it's our first time here. We're not a great band here, so we didn't actually know what to expect. But it's been great. Like everyone's been so supportive, and people saying like, "I've been waiting for you for years." There's a guy here who showed up with a vinyl. He was like, I kept this for a long time.
Yeah.
So you see, they're really cool, like giving us gifts and everything. It's so cool. And some people like singing the songs. It's crazy. And about the beginning of the band, we've been on the road now for like 5-6 years, and Prica can talk a little bit more about the real beginning of the band, of when we met. You can.
So I know Prica actually was at the heart at the beginning of the band, and then kind of I think Fernanda came in 2011, but you started in 2010.
Yeah, exactly. I began the band in 2010. I think it's February, and now we have 6 years. A band, yeah. I'm so happy. And Fernanda came into the band in 2011, and it was amazing because I'm looking for girls, and for a long time, but it's very difficult to find girls, professional girls that play good musicians, and the girls stay on the road all the time. It's very difficult, and
We're hard workers.
Yeah, it's so hard work.
Dedicated.
Yeah. Many girls play in Nervosa, but nobody play very well. And the serials. I think the band at the beginning when Fernanda come in the band, because she is like me, and we do everything. Me and Fernanda do a lot of things for the bands all the time. This is a good partnerships.
Yeah. Awesome.
It's like the cool thing that I always do and I like to mention is that when we like met each other, we were exactly what we were looking for.
Yeah.
Like I was looking for girls for a thrash metal band, and she was looking for a bassist and a singer for a thrash metal band. So I needed her and she needed me.
Yeah.
And that was cool because our like test Like our first rehearsal to see if we could really like have a band together was at a bar. We had like tons of caipirinhas, and then we saw that we got along really well and that we had like the same ideals, the same objectives, because that is really important. She's a hard worker just like me. We're like, we want to live the dream, and that's a common thing on us, and we made it happen since the day we sat at that bar and drank a lot of caipirinha. So we were like made for each other.
Cariño. So let's talk about Brazil real quick. I think we were remiss not to say that the band is from Sao Paulo, Brazil. And a lot of people in the United States, when they think of Brazil, they think, of course, of Sepultura and the history of that band and the impact that they've made in the United States. But yet, you know, we've seen that Brazil has kind of become a mecca for metal. But the only time that we hear about it here in the States are like big bands. Talk a little. I want to hear your guys' feedback about the support that underground bands get in Brazil.
Yeah, have a lot of good bands there, and have a lot of female bands there.
Really?
Yeah. I'm so proud for to say this.
Yeah.
Yeah, have a Sinaya. It's a death metal band from Brazil. Vocifera is a fucking awesome band.
Wow.
Yeah, from Brazil too, death metal too, and Pandora.
They're all from Sao Paulo.
Yeah.
Not all from São Paulo, but there are also some bands that are like female fronted, and we have like tons of them.
Wow.
And which is pretty cool. And besides that, in Brazil, you know, people just don't get to know more about Brazilian bands, as you said, like the underground bands, because we lack of opportunity.
Yeah.
It's hard. We live in a very like economically difficult country, and it's really hard like to put your band on the road and record a good like album and everything's so expensive and demands a lot of work. So that's why you guys don't listen to a lot of Brazilian bands. But Brazil to me is the country where the best metal bands are. We have like tons of them. If you go to a tiny city in Brazil, you find a very solid local
Porque
scene.
tienen hambre.
Sí, muchísima hambre.
That's true, isn't it, right?
Yeah, exactly. And you know what? Brazilian and South American bands as a general, they're really aggressive, I think, because we have to go through lots of shit, like politically speaking, in our country. So we spill it all our rage in our music. So that's why Brazilian and South American bands are like a lot and full of rage and aggressiveness, and that's it. Yeah.
There is a special band from Brazil that will come here in USA for to do a tour. Is Jack Devil. It's amazing band, amazing thrash metal band. The young guys, but have a lot of energy on stage. These guys are amazing.
I will check them out.
Yeah.
You should check out other bands also, like Lacerated and Carbonized, like Unearthly. We have like tons of and old school bands like MX and Claustrophobia and Torture Squad. We have plenty of awesome bands in Brazil. You should check them out. You won't regret, really.
We shall. And I mean, getting back to Nervosa, a lot of people know about you guys because you released a record back in 2014, "Victim of Yourself" on Napalm Records. Thinking back, you know, it's been a year and a half now that record's been out. You guys have garnished a lot of acclaim on that record. When you think about that record now and what it's done for the band, what do you think about?
Yeah, it's I guess like the most important thing. Yeah, you know, everything that happened in the band was really important for us. But yeah, "Victim of Yourself" took us to another level. Of course, when we had our first EP, it was like a boom, unexpected boom for us. Like Shamir shared our first video clip on his Facebook. You know, this kind of thing when it's crazy. But "Victim of Yourself" was the album that got us on great media and got us touring in Europe and got us touring here and got us touring like everywhere. So we're very thankful for that album. We've played like, I guess like nearly 200 or 300 shows only because of that album. Yeah. So we were really thankful to it. It really took us to another level, and we really plan that the next album take us to another level.
Okay, so let's talk about that. You came to the States not only to tour, you came to record. So let's talk about the new record.
Yeah.
Am I understanding it correctly? The record is done.
Yeah, we recorded here in USA in Davis, California, and was an amazing experience for us. It's like a dream come true too, and this new album was kind of different than other. Yeah, because Pichu is with us, and she played very well, and I think it's a little bit more death metal, but it's still trash, man. Yeah, it's still trash. Yeah,
but it's a little bit more aggressive and faster. Yeah, you bet. And as she said, we always wanted to record an album like outside of Brazil, and this was a great opportunity because we could like tour and record the album. It was like two great opportunities at once, and it was cool because we really. Victim of Herself was so important, and we got a lot of support from that. So we wanted to take again to the band to another level right now. So recording here in the United States and touring around, I think it's another great step, you know. And we always wanted that, and we're so glad we got the opportunity. We recorded with Brenton Duffy in Davis, California. We recorded the drums in Ashland in
NorCal
Oregon.
Studios.
Yeah. And the drums were recorded in Ashland by him, but in Sylvia Macias' studio, which is a great sound engineer. She just sound engineer for Johnny Cash. So you get the picture. Yeah. She's
Can you share any details right now? Like, what's the title of the record, or how many songs are going to be on the record?
Okay, how many songs we can say? There's going to be like pretty much like Victim of Herself, 11, 12 songs. There's going to be like a little surprise around it. But unfortunately, we can't share the other things. We'll have to, that label thing, like you got to keep it a surprise.
Napalm Records is going to make us wait. Yeah. It's all good for the band.
But it's going to be, we can say it's going to be out soon. Like on the first half of this year, it's going to be out.
Awesome.
And and you got great news coming about this album. A very cool guy mixed it and mastered the album. A very cool guy designed the cover for it. So
it's gonna sound awesome. I can't wait.
It's more aggressive. I think if you like thrash metal with a little bit of death metal, you're gonna dig this album.
What have the shows been like on the tour?
Wow, all shows was amazing for us. All the people are amazing for us. It's so special to play here. I can't wait for back here again.
You know what's cool? People are very warm here. Really, really. We didn't actually, when I told you that we didn't know what to expect, it was like related to everything, like people, like crowd. We didn't know what to expect, and everything's been so positively surprising for us because everyone's so warm. Like they're showing a lot of support, like offering us barbecues and places to stay and gifts and everything, and most importantly showing love and support, which is pretty cool. But on the top of like the positive surprise was the crowd. We have played some you see people can really be crazy here. We have played like serious crazy shows.
Yeah.
Crazy shows. You have no idea. And for you to get an idea, in Oregon we played in a city called Bend in a studio, and we did a wall of death inside a studio. Can you believe?
Oh my God.
Yeah. So you can get a picture of how crazy the crowd was. California, we had some pretty serious, crazy shows, and I'm pretty sure San Antonio is going to be crazy.
Hey, well, you're in
like crazy crowds.
You
crazy
are just
crowds.
starting the mayhem in Texas, and let me tell you, all your Latino brothers and sisters here in Texas are going to love Nervosa. So trust me, by the time you're 5 dates in Texas?
Yeah, 5 dates.
Yeah,
We're gonna
5 dates in Texas?
Exactly.
Yeah, we'll talk after that. You're gonna say, Rob, Texas ruled.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we were really like looking forward to meet like all states we're gonna play, but we were especially excited to be playing Texas, really, because Texas, me and Prica really love this state. Like there's a whole vibe here. I don't know. We were super excited to be here, and now we are. And usually by this time I would be like backstage or something, like warming up, and I'm here like with no makeup, like on the cold, sick, drinking a Lemmy. I'm already getting in the vibe that I was expecting from Texas. So we can't wait to be playing all these shows.
So now, okay, you guys are done with the recording. You're gonna finish this tour. The record will come out. What is the plan for the rest of the year? What do you want to do for the rest of the year?
Yeah, play everywhere. Yeah, we want to play in Asia, Europe, and here again in this year, please. We need this.
Absolutely.
And Indonesia and Mexico and South of America. Yeah, we will play in Puerto Rico in the end of this tour, and play every day in every place.
For me, being on the road is like, it's the reason why we work so hard. So we have the most fun on the road, and we're really happy that we're gonna spend like the most of this year touring, because that's what we love, like getting our music to lots of metalheads, making them happy, make them forget about their lives for like an hour and have fun and drink and go to the mosh pit. That's what I love to do, and that's why we're happy to be touring like all over this year. And if we could do that like every year, we would be so accomplished.
I have no doubt that it will continue. Ladies, thank you so much for your time this evening. I don't want to keep you any much longer. Any last words for the people in San Antonio, in Texas, and around the world who will see this interview?
Oh, thank you for everything. Thank you for support, for coming here, for supporting us always. And we are so happy now. And again, this is like a dream come true for us. It's amazing, and I'm so fucking happy now. Yeah.
Any last words, Fernanda?
Yeah, and I saw, before we began the interview, I saw a t-shirt that they gave me that said like "The Legacy Lives." And what I usually say by the end of interviews is like, of course, thank you for the opportunity, and let's just keep on supporting metal. Like if each and every one of us like do our share, like the bands and the media and the fans and the promoters keep like supporting metal, we are the sole responsibles for keeping like the metal legacy alive. So let's keep on doing that, because if metal has been alive for like 40 years now, it's because of all of us. So let's keep on doing that, because we need to keep like the metal flame burning.
Yeah. Thank you, Carnal. I appreciate it. Thank you, Prika. Oh my God, you guys are so awesome. I'm fucking so happy. I can't wait to see your show tonight. Remember, everyone out there, you saw Prika and Fernanda of the band right here on Rob's MetalWorks. Their brand new CDs coming out in 2016 on Napalm Records. Be sure to go pick it up. You saw the band only on Rob's MetalWorks.